2.5 miles. Fame and Glory, the last one to settle into the stalls. And they're off and racing for the Gold Cup. And Tasterhill is one of the first to show in the early stages, and also going forward in the all blue colours is Holberg. And Tasterhill's white face up the centre. It's been kept a little wider of the others early on, is Aim to Prosper, but it's Tasterhill adopting the traditional front-running tactics, who leads by a couple of lengths. Holberg races in second. Aim to Prosper moves over into third place at just a steady gallop early on. Duncan races in fourth on the outside of Manigar, the grey, who's in fifth place. Casbar Bliss tracks Fame and Glory, who's 3 back on the fence at the moment. Fame and Glory in about fifth or sixth place. Midfield, Brigantan drops in there ahead of Ascot as they continue to read their way back through towards the trailers. Opinion polls towards the back. Matrice, Geordieland under restraint, and Keane. The Betchworth Kid is last of all, just preceded by Fictional Account. So the early pace is only steady, not surprising in the conditions. Tasterhill leading from Aim to Prosper, Holberg in the blue on the fence, and Duncan just a shade keen in fourth place, as indeed is the grey Manigar on the outside of Fame and Glory in 5 and 6. Casbar Bliss's partner is Ascot in the headgear, and then we have Brigantan racing on the outside of Blue Bajan, Matrice, Opinion Poll, Geordieland, and the last two Fictional Account, and last of all the Betchworth Kid. So it's Tasterhill who's opened up a 3-length lead as Tasterhill comes in front of the stands for the first time. Tasterhill in the blue and white leads by 3 lengths from the green and yellow colours of Aim to Prosper. In third, the all blue of Holberg, pink and white of Duncan, the purple with the white seams of Fame and Glory, the well-backed favourite in fifth place. In sixth is Manigar in the red with the yellow rising sun. Behind these, Casbar Bliss, pale yellow and blue on the fence. Geordieland taking off around them, making notable headway. Geordieland got a bit of a head of steam up, keen to be back on the racecourse, carting himself forward in the field. Gone past Ascot, still towards the back, Opinion Poll, Fictional Account, and also towards the rear of the field is the Betchworth Kid. So Tasterhill is out in front, but in second place, Aim to Prosper and Holberg are about 3 lengths away. Then Duncan moving closer, Geordieland on the outside of Fame and Glory. Manigar comes next ahead of Casbar Bliss in midfield from Ascot and Blue Bajan. Brigantan, Matrice, Opinion Poll, Fictional Account, and the Betchworth Kid is last of all. So running downhill, and Tasterhill with Geordieland continuing to cart his way up on the outside, and he's going to move through to just about take the lead now, Geordieland, from Tasterhill. Back in third place, Duncan on the outside is just being sent a little closer as Geordieland's antics have rather increased the tempo for a few of these. Tasterhill being shunted along in pursuit, and all of a sudden Geordieland taking off in Frankel style at halfway, leads by 4 lengths from Tasterhill. Then Duncan, they're beginning to string out. It'll be a true test from here on in. Holberg from Aim to Prosper 4 and 5. Fame and Glory next. Manigar's in 7th, just ahead of Casbar Bliss and Ascot. Blue Bajan as they turn with Brigantan, then Matrice, the Betchworth Kid who's a shade closer. Opinion Poll is still towards the rear of the field at this stage in company with Fictional Account. So Tasterhill moving up and going a wider course than Geordieland, and has retaken the advantage now as they climb uphill inside the final 6. So it's Tasterhill who leads from Duncan. Geordieland is now dropping back quickly. He is a spent force. In third is Aim to Prosper ahead of Holberg. Manigar comes next. Fame and Glory has always been in about 5th or 6th place. Fictional Account is making ground towards the outside. Then Casbar Bliss and Opinion Poll as Duncan becomes yet another new leader, and travelling strongly. It's Duncan who leads as they enter the final 4.5 furlongs of the Gold Cup. Duncan from Aim to Prosper, the grey Manigar. Holberg is pushed along. Fame and Glory still in about 5th or 6th place with Ascot. Matrice has made good ground on the outside. Then comes Fictional Account from Opinion Poll, and behind these Brigantan as Duncan travelling strongly leads the field for home. Manigar, the grey, moves up on the outside. Ascot, Fame and Glory angles out into 4th place. Behind these pushed along Brigantan from Matrice. Opinion Poll switch to the outside. It's Duncan who leads the Gold Cup field with 2 furlongs to travel. Fame and Glory on the outside, however, is coming to throw down a challenge. Opinion Poll is staying on from back in the field as well. It's Fame and Glory, the well-backed favourite, who took over from Manigar. Then Opinion Poll, who continues to close. It's Fame and Glory. He's got 3 lengths in hand over Opinion Poll in second. Fame and Glory driven out, is staying on strongly. Opinion Poll into second, but once again, for the 6th time in a row, the Gold Cup will go to Ireland. Fame and Glory beats Opinion Poll. Brigantan was third, ahead of the Manigar, then Ascot, Casbar Bliss, Duncan, Aim to Prosper, Matrice and Blue Bajan.